So you want the VW Polo so that you can have all the baddies? Well, you might just need to rethink that because it might leave you broke. So this specific car is a 1-liter 3-cylinder TSI Highline, and yes, it is a looker, but that comes at a cost, as you'll see in this video. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good, but hopefully it's not a big deal. So with the Polo, the APC light is on, the engine light is on, and yeah, I'm just hoping that it doesn't do anything when it comes to driving, and then just hoping that I can just like go, and then when I switch it off and start it again, it's gonna go away, hopefully. So yeah, driving the car, the lights are not going away, and what's worse is that the car doesn't have power. It doesn't have power. It's doing this weird thing. Let me just show you. So yeah, it's doing that. It's revving high. It's really does. It's not having power up high, and it's revving up high like that. I don't know what's going on. So the thing that has to happen now is to send it to VW. I'm just like gonna head to VW and see what happens, and just leave it there, and then they should work it out. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. So yeah, I'm on my way to VW. As you can see, this is the dealership section here. There's Mahindra, there's Nissan. I'm just gonna turn here. And yeah, there's VW there, so we're just gonna go there basically and have it checked out, because so the car spent the whole day at VW, and apparently the turbo actuator had moist, so they just had to dry it and the car was perfect again. So one might ask, what's a turbo actuator? Its primary function is to prevent the turbocharger from overspeeding and potentially causing damage by diverting exhaust gases. So it basically regulates the functionality of a turbocharger. Without it, the turbo doesn't function as it should. And the power is actually there now. It does pick up, it does have that go in it. So yeah, everything is back to normal. Or was it? Well, it was only for a couple of hours, but the next morning the APC light and engine light came back on, so it had to return to VW. For the second time. So they checked and the turbo actuator was cooked. So instead of dealing with the actuator, they had to replace the whole unit, which doesn't come cheap. So back from VW for a whole new turbo kit. Everything has to be replaced, everything has to go out the new turbo as well. So that actually costs let me just show you. It's an eye-watering amount. So this is how much they quoted, and everything is just there. And yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. So I think the next step right now is to check at VEG Automotive. They're VW approved actually, so just like when you service your car there, it's gonna be on service history, full service history, everything. So this car has been serviced there for quite some time right now, because they do a good job. So we're gonna check there. Hopefully they deal with the problem and not the whole replacement of the turbo kit. That is like buying a new turbo. Yeah, so yeah, next thing is going there and check how much they're gonna charge to get it back on the road perfectly. And please do subscribe if you like this content. You guys haven't been subscribing lately. Just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. You can subscribe from your TV, from your phone, anywhere. That helps me create more of this content that you like. Thank you for subscribing. So yeah, at VEG tuning, they quoted for reconditioning the turbo, and yeah, this is what's happening. As you can see, the actuator is not working. There's nothing happening. Yeah, so it was bad. So they quoted for that, in which was 28,000 rands, which is still a lot, but it's better than changing the whole thing when you don't have to. So the car went in and it got fixed, and yeah, it actually was a clean job. And so after a week, this car is back. So the table should be fine by now. But then you'll see that on the video if everything is alright. But yeah, man, look at this car. This car is so clean. They did something with the AW. And actually, let me know down in the comment section if you prefer this one, and which is the pre-facelift, or you prefer the facelift R-Line. I feel like this one, talking about the R-Line aggression, it's much better than the facelift, because this one basically looks like the GTI of the pre-facelift AW, and then the new R-Line is just, yeah, they dumbed it down a lot. So this one, the difference with the GTI is just the red GTI badging there, and then the strip, and just down here, that's about it. Yeah, such a nice car. After they got it fixed, everything was right, and then they said you should come back after 1,500 kilometers for a checkup of the turbo recon that they did. So yeah, went back, and they didn't charge for that. They just checked their work, if everything was still good, in which it still was. So yeah, everything is good right now. The car is functioning properly. It's all right. Nothing is going wrong, at least for now. And yeah, man, this car is just, hey, it's just something else. The thing about this car, man, it has its fair shares of unreliability, and it didn't happen at one time. It's just like over a period of time, right? The first thing that I remember, it was the alarm system, right? When you lock the car, it used to go off. Basically, you have to leave your car unlocked, and which is a Polo. Why would you do that? So went to VW, couldn't fix it, ended up going to VEG, and then they fixed it. And then another thing, I think, is the DSG linkage. I think something about the gearbox, or not even on the gearbox, but the linkage system. The EPC light was on, and then they changed that at VW. I'm not sure. I don't remember how much that costs. And another thing, in which you can check out KOC's video, Kundi on Cars video, he did a video on it. The ignition, the starter thingy was not working, so it had to be replaced as well. So it went to VEG Automotive. I have the invoice of that just here. Let me quickly check it and show you how much that was to fix. This is the turbo. Yeah, there's a lot of invoices with this car. So with the ignition thingy, it was 6.8. So this was, I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, but it was 6.8 to fix. So yeah, that's a Polo AW for you. It looks good, but reliability, not its best thing. You have to do a lot of preventive maintenance, otherwise you'll pay the price for not doing that, in which is going to be a lot. But yeah, I get that. But what gets me is that Mambo just posted a video about the whole problem that this car had with the turbocharger. So the water temperature sensor apparently goes bad after 100,000 kilometers, in which this car is well over that. And that's actually a common problem with the Polos, which is actually what happened with this specific car. So if you have a Polo, an Audi, just get that changed after 100,000 kilometers, because it's a common problem, in which I experienced firsthand. So this car had the same problem. So yeah, address that as soon as possible, otherwise you're gonna pay handsomely to get that fixed. But then if you're dealing with that, I mean, check out Mambo. I'm not sure how his prices go, or you can check out VEG Automotive. And yeah, that's it. I'm shooting a thumbnail, so this is the setup, and then the thumbnail is gonna be however you're gonna be seeing it. And yeah, I'm not too sure if I should close the bonnet or leave it open, but then if I close it, I won't close it fully. But yeah, you'll just see with the thumbnail. And yeah, everything is just going to be Photoshop. The background is going to be Photoshop. You won't see any of this. So yeah, let me get to it.